I'd like to talk about 4 different types of meditation. There are many, probably thousands, but there are 4 basic ones. My favorite one of teaching people is I am peaceful. Now, how would that work with meditation? When you breathe in, you don't say this out loud, but in your mind you're saying I am. So you breathe in, I am. When you breathe out, you say peaceful. Breathe in, I am, again in your head. Breathe out, peaceful. And what you'll find is you breathe deeply and you breathe slowly, and saying that I am peaceful, your mind will begin to quiet, become more still, and you just follow that phrase. Now what will happen is your mind will wander, go here, a thought will come in, the grocery list you have to do, the activity, wondering about Uncle Bob. But just go back to your phrase, I am peaceful. Don't be upset when your mind wanders, it's very normal. Just go back to I am peaceful. So that's a mantra, prayer word, as a way of meditation. And there's lots of words you can use. You could just simply shorten it and say you can shorten it and say peaceful. Breathe in peaceful and then breathe out silence. Breathe in peaceful, silence. If your faith is important to you, I encourage people to bring in their faith as part of it. For example, Jesus, people in the Western Hemisphere might breathe in Jesus or breathe in Jesus. Either way. And another one, a very old one within the Christian tradition, is Maranatha, which means Christ cometh, or Lord cometh. And you would just breathe in, again, the 4 syllables. You want to break it up into a rhythm. So breathe in breathe in Mera, and then breathe out Natha. Breathe in Mera, Natha. Again, in your mind, not out loud. And just breathing in, and what you'll find is you'll get slower and slower. If you have a different faith, again, you could say Buddha, Krishna, if you're Hindu, Krishna, or whatever your tradition is. So again, you want to make it work for you, but one I often teach most people, and it's a very simple one that people use for years, is just I am peaceful. Because when you're saying it, you're thinking about being peaceful, and meditation will make you peaceful. So a word meditation, a mantra, they call in the East, is a very effective way of meditation. The second one, which I really like, and probably is my favorite, is what I call silence meditation or breath meditation. And all that entails is you silently watch your breath. You feel yourself breathing in, watch yourself breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. You're doing it quietly. All you're doing is watching your breath. You're not thinking anything, you're not saying anything, you're just breathing. And it takes you to a very deep place, and probably the deepest place you can go. It's very relaxing. It took me a while to be able to cultivate a silent meditation, but I think you'll find if you stay with meditation, it's a very wonderful form of meditation, and it is personally my favorite. So consider just silently watching the breath and having no thoughts, no words being in your mind, and just being still, watching your breath and watching how quiet your mind becomes. And then the third one is what I call a guided meditation. And what do I mean by that? That's someone else talking. And as they're talking, you're listening to what they say, perhaps on a CD or your iPod with headphones on, or a player nearby. And you have your eyes closed and you're sitting comfortably. And you just listen to them tell you what to do. And in most meditations, a guided meditation is very relaxing. They start you off by focusing on your breath. In my CD audiobook, Meditation for Happiness and Health, it's a very effective way to, I give a guided meditation at the end of it there. It's a very effective way to get into meditation. So, but there are many of them out there, and try different ones and try one that fits for you, because it's really a wonderful way. I think for people whose minds wander and they have a difficult time sticking to something, having someone else guiding you is a really beautiful way to get in that quiet, peaceful, kind of nirvanic state. It's wonderful, and I encourage you to try guided meditation, try different ones, and incorporate it in part of your life. And kind of the great thing about the guided meditation is you can have headphones on, being at the center of your house, and people can be doing their activities because you're listening to the guided meditation. It distracts you from all the external noises, and you can just focus on what the person's saying. One of my person who purchased my guided meditation, he'd only been able to meditate for 5 minutes for years. He tried. He could never go further than 5 minutes. And when he listened to the guided meditation that I did, he was able to listen to it twice, about a half an hour long, and do a straight hour. So guided meditations can be a very effective way when you struggle to help you not struggle with meditation. And then lastly, I want to talk about a walking meditation and have Elizabeth demonstrate what that is. And a walking meditation is basically meditation but while you're moving. And the way you do that is with each breath in, you move your foot forward, lift it up, watch Elizabeth, and you put your foot down, you breathe out. So it's a very slow meditation. Breathe in, lift your foot up. Breathe out, put it down. Breathe in, lift your foot up. Breathe out, put your foot down. And what you're doing here is you're creating a rhythm with walking in your breath. You kind of keep your eyes to the ground, gazing so you don't trip into anything, of course. And you just slowly walk with your breath. Now, of course, to do this in public it may be more difficult. So what you want to do there is basically take steps, probably 2 steps with each breath, because you don't want to walk too slowly because you may look funny. But it's the same pattern still. You're walking with your breath. And as you continue to observe Elizabeth, she's just, with each step, she's taking another breath in, take a foot up, and then when you breathe out, you put a foot down. And it's a very relaxing, very meditative way of entering into a meditative trance. And I really encourage you to try it because it's a wonderful experience and it's a great way to use activity and meditation at the same time.